Aha, Shane. Well, at least I'm on it. I suppose it's on Shane, so it's back on there. Hopefully, yes. My PC's just decided to quit itself. Update, this is the timing screens for you. Got, well, what is it, 9 drivers, because 2 of us aren't actually racing, unless Shane decides Moody wants to race. And J4 suddenly managed to get a time on the board to put him above S2. Let's have a look. Pole time is now 36.5, and well, Eros, or our boss, sorry, used to be in pole position for a little while, and then Tom just obliterated that by going 7 tenths quicker, and is the second quicker than so pretty much, despite his claims of having no practice at all, he's still you're in here yet? I can't tell. How good that is. See, that's actually purpose it's just gone back to yeah, okay, so yeah, this is not live updated completely, this is just tapping so Mercedes. I've never done it on PS3, so that's quite interesting. Join, please. Okay, I'll try that. Hold on for a minute. We're only still in qualifying, luckily. Shane.
There we go, I can hear you now.
Yay, I'm not going to hear you. So, we're actually working somehow now on the PlayStation, like Dan did it. Great.
It's better.
It's not better quality, it's just my PC decides to fuck off. It does this when it works every time streams that I post, and just now it does it when this one actually. Any idea what a good lap time is around here? I thought 36. It means it's brilliant, yeah.
That's quicker than anyone else.
Yeah.
Means that is quick time.
Yeah. Let's have a look. 38.1's the lowest, so it goes 1 second, splits them. So it's quite tight, roughly, but there's not a lot of drivers.
Oh my god, you are horrible at PS4.
Yes.
Right.
I use it for playing.
Go to the party, go to party settings, adjust microphone level, and then turn it up.
Adjust microphone level, okay. And then just put it up. Yeah, that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Fine. Great, now you've got a blank screen for a little while. With the final minutes qualifying, let's try and do this again. Let's have a look. Still in 6th position, Berger's still in 7th, I think. Nico's starting to drop the positions. Everyone's going to 3rd. Let's have a look. Speed trap's actually interesting to see. 197 for 8th. Wow, he's Simple is very far down the speed traps, that's for sure. Maybe running a lot of downforce. Or he's just been messing up getting a bit of bad exits down some straight maybe. Which is putting down further down the route, but still surely a lot further down. Let's have a look. Chaz is in some traffic. How do we change camera on these cars? There we go.
You really have lost it, have you?
Maybe.
Like, you just genuinely lost the concept of everything.
Yeah. It's called Holiday. That's great. Until we come back.
How much did you turn yourself up?
About 4 notches, why? Are they like loudspeakers this time?
A bit more. Because the game's loud. That's the problem.
No. Oh. Okay. It will only go about 2 notches high now. So.
Right, it should be okay.
Let's have a look. Nico's retired. Simple's back in the pits. He's going to have to retire because he's not going to be able to get back rallying. And of course, we've still got Nico's car on track as he's taken 3rd. I'll have a look. Fawn starting his lap now. I'll go and have a look at the comments as it says they're coming, and I can't actually read them because I've decided not to put them in the stream. Oh, thanks you put it there.
Right, I think that's better.
That's your speakers, so.
Yeah, but I basically have the same headset as you.
I sound dead. Well, Sid, I kind of am slightly dead. I'm working all week and I'm going to be working all next week, so I'm going to die. Do we have one next week? Yeah, we do have one next week, supposedly.
What?
What's next round will be Brazil, will it? Or?
Well, I've gone to Twitter. The next round is Korea, and Abu Dhabi.
Okay, my stream page has just updated itself to become dead. That sounds good.
Great. Fun fact, Red Bull can't actually win the constructors this list.
So despite Tom winning, yeah.
Yeah, despite the drivers already being over.
We still have hope for the constructors. Yay!
Yeah.
Normally it's the other way around.
Wait, how many races are there to go?
3, I think.
Yeah, no, I can't count. Yeah, it can be won this race.
Well done. What do they need, like a 1.5 or something stupid? So I can't recall anyone telling me what it was. Or what positions do they need, because I can't. I don't remember anyone saying that they could win it. I don't think they really cared after Tom won it last race already. Pole time would only get you 4th in TGP, would it? How interesting, we don't care.
There you go. You can run through the order.
Yeah, fine. Tom's taken pole position again, as per usual, by 7/10 over our boss. Podium rounds out by the Sauber of M4, and Alex is in 4th. Nico, Norwegian, whoa, 5th. Chaz 6th. 7th to Simpler. Burt Growers comes out in 8th. And the last driver we have today is Ben in 9th for Williams. The entire grid split by 1.6 seconds, and let's have a look. Comments are rolling in. Not. Well, we missed half of qualifying, sadly, thanks to that issue, but we're back on track now.
No. We missed the whole of qualifying, probably apart from the last 3 minutes.
Shh. That's half qualifying. Well done, Dom. Nice comment. I'm not even going to bother reading that one.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, for the United States Grand Prix. Lots of overtaking opportunities. This track is quickly becoming a
It doesn't even look like there's going to be a chance of rain by the looks of it.
ticks down to lights out.
With only
Let's
9
join the
drivers
teams down
of different
on the
pace, it's going to be, well,
Here's the grid for
I
today's
hate to
race.
say it's going to be
We'll
boring, but it could be.
starting shortly.
Yay, nice P11.
You haven't even made the top 10, Shane. Dear, oh dear.
Hey, driver.
Good they only heard driver.
Right, cheers. Race strategy. 3 stops, apparently.
Yeah, and that's what I was told as well. So they claimed tyre wear was terrible, but they didn't say if it was options or primes or what they'd do. So, we'll just have to go with it. Where is... 10 seconds until race starts. So
Fancy readying up?
no, why not? Here we go. Now, can I remember, as the lights go out, to retire?
No.
Yes, I can. And I've done it before you.
There we go.
I'm sitting on board with Nico Nort down his turn. He's in 5th. Everyone's going around the outside of him. Almost. But now there's a Mercedes on his inside between his teammate. He's spun round. He's taken the Williams and the McLaren with him almost with the simpler. And, well, he's definitely fallen almost the entire grid. Well, where was he starting? 5th or 6th? Up ahead, Ben's trying to get past the, what is that? I can't even tell. Force India. And the simpler has a little go at Nico. How did you catch the start from your point of view, Shane?
Pretty much the same as you. Just saw Nico get spun around. Blue Tom.
Yeah, okay. We just had a little nudge.
We've got Tom getting a slight gap over RBRS in 2nd, and then we've got Alex in 3rd. Where is the simpler?
Nico's lost it and killed a simpler. Yep. He's just been spun by Nico, who lost the rear out of the, out that last corner. So let's go forward, because that's pointless. If I can remember how the hell I went forward. Onto the broadcast cam we go. Finally found that one out. That's nice to know. Tom's leading here. He's not, well, I was going to say not pulling a gap, but it's only been 3/4 of a lap so far, so quite frankly I'm happy that he's not a second
Ben's
ahead.
just found himself driving into the wall.
How nice.
And now he's miles off where the simpler is. So it looks like those two are just going to have a fun race of their own down at the back.
Yep. Meanwhile on board with...
Ben literally just dropped it by himself.
How far back is he now?
A long, long way.
Yeah. Of course we don't have any mini-maps, which doesn't help. But Burkrow lost the back end there going out of that corner, and Alex is having a look at 2nd, but it's gone very wide on the approach to turn 1, so he's not going to take that position for now. He's not coming under pressure from Chaz either, so at the moment the race is just flattening out to see what the drivers' paces are. 2nd and 3rd seem to be not giving Tom as much room as they normally would get. So the gap's not as big as I would imagine by now. If anything, it's actually closing, which is nice to see.
What kind of 3 individual races going on at the moment? We've got the top 3, then the next 3 are 4th, 5th and 6th, and then 3 drivers at the back. Well, Nico's kind of there or thereabouts, but we've definitely got Ben and the simpler who are pretty much going to be in a race at their own. They're 6th, 7th, at the moment.
Oh dear. Yeah, I thought Alex was going to have a move there, but he's not, and Tom is actually being closed down at the moment, and these 3 behind the top 3 are also closing on each other, with the 2nd salver of Nico joining in the battle soon, hopefully, if he gets up the pace for a little bit, because they're starting to get close to battling it out. Very tricky through this 2nd to 3rd sector, I'd imagine, on the traction. A lot of them losing the back end slightly throughout some of the corners. No idea how to combat that with setups, but it probably makes you slower if you had greater traction rather than whatever it is. You've done the most amount of driving on this game, Shane.
Have I?
I'd imagine so.
What on earth makes you think that?
Because I drove 10 seconds for this and like 2 weeks for TGP and that was it.
Great.
Plus most of it was on a wheel acting like a pad, so that was nice. Well, it's 1st and 2nd, 3rd. Yeah, that's not good at the moment. He's making a break of about 2nd, I would imagine. There's still 3 only here at the moment. Nico hasn't managed to close up yet. I'll change to the cinematic as Fawn looks for the inside. Is he going to get the position? He's gone very deep, but he's managed to park it on the apex almost, and now side by side with Chaz going down the straight. Surely he's going up in DRS, or did he actually get up there before the line? No, he's got the DRS by the looks of it. Oh god, what the earth is this? He's pushing him off the track, is he? Okay, that's very hard, and now
just pushed him all the way off the track.
And now his teammate's gone past as well. But is he? No, he's not going to hold the position. And yeah, no, he's lost the position as well. So he's lost 2 positions in 2 corners when he really only needed to lose 1.
Well, that was borderline aggressive from Chaz in the Mercedes, as Burko has a look down the inside and forces the Sauber wide.
Yeah, now he's going to try and go around the outside. Is he going to go around the outside? Is he going to lose out to his teammate again now? Lewis Hamilton almost. Trying to get out of this spectator camera because it's terrible. Yep. And now we've got Nico right on the back of Burkrose, so now things could get interesting if these 2 and 2 can close up to each other, but I'm not sure they will. Let's have a look if I can get to Chaz rather than Burkrose, because 2nd and 3rd seem to be getting close, but I think I've completely lost Tom, which is now at about turn 3 when everyone else is at turn 2, so he's starting to pull a definite gap now. Let's go forward and see if we can find him instead of going backwards, which is nice. Yeah, Tom is at least a corner ahead now. Do we actually have timing screens on this game?
Yeah, it's in the top left.
Yeah, but like between everyone, because it's impossible to tell what the gap is from 2nd to 1st, or 3rd to 2nd rather.
No, that's why you work it out, mate.
Okay, you can be the data analyst for me.
Like, it's simple maths. Like, Alex...
He's going down the inside.
Move,
he's going to take 2nd place, surely. Was he going to get the cutback on him by Arbos? No, it's not. A bit of contact, and Fawn's gone wide in the background. And now they're going round, and I can hear myself twice. That's not good. At the meantime, Alex has managed to make the manoeuvre through the double left-hander before the corner, and now we have that position change. Let's have a look, see if we can find... No, that's Tom, way in the lead. But Chaz is back ahead of Fawn at the moment. Managed to get his way round as Fawn went off very wide at the last corner. Let's have a look. Look at the chat.
We've got Shazzy going defensive again into turn 1, and Fawn's going to try and have a look down inside and make contact.
Yeah.
He's been very aggressive here today. He just tried to Rosberg him off the track.
Yeah, well, at least giving us a race. Is he going to let him through now? Or is he...
I have no idea.
Why is he going so slow then?
I don't know.
This is weird from Chaz, not really driving at all.
Okay.
Well done, mate. If that was an attempt at letting through, I'm not really sure how, but okay. Shane's speechless, that's how far you've gone. Shane normally has a lot of things to say.
I don't quite understand what's just happened there.
Well, he's lost his front wing as well now, so they both lost their front wing, both got a pit, so this is great. Surely Ben's going to get straight past him.
As well, have had another accident somewhere because he's now dropped another 10 seconds, I believe.
But yeah, maybe he spun himself then. But there goes Ben straight past, and almost nudging him off track as well. They're not being very kind, these boys, at the moment when they're overtaking. Even if they don't need to, they're trying to kill each other. Let's have a look. Fawn actually has no front wing damage from what I can see from the back of Chaz's rear wing, so that's unusual. Normally when you crash, I'd imagine that on this game both people lose their front wings, but only for Mercedes this time. As simple as, sure he didn't pit to get a new front wing, because that's the only way I can imagine that he's that far back, but why would he not go for the primes then? But fine. See, Tom's pulled half the start-finish straight, so that's his gap.
Oh, we've got Alex, sorry, we've got Ben already coming into the pits.
Okay.
This simply didn't pit then. Hold on, I'll have a look.
Yeah, Burkro's having a go at Nico, going to try and do the switch back at turn 1. Is he going to get it done? He's side by side with his rear tyres. Now his side pod is going to go past. No, he can't just make the move through turn 2. Into turn 3 now, is he going to have a little look? Oh, I've just had some lag on the spectator cam, that worked well, but they're now just following each other, and but we're looking for a way past in this first sector, but really hard and tough to get anywhere near an overtake in this, unless there's a mistake from Nico, which he has. He's going to look for the inside, and it's a bit of contact wheel banging between the two of them, but luckily absolutely no spins, resulting in that, unlike we just had from the other Mercedes and the other Sauber. And Berger, I think, has just locked up and gone off a bit, yep, because that gap was nowhere near that big before that.
Yeah, simply did pit.
Yep. Berger's going to have a move now. He's going to have a go down the inside. We've got the DRS, even though it's not even open on my screen. They're going to come together. Are they push him off track? He's very wide. I'm not sure if that was an out-braking manoeuvre. I think that was more of a push from Berger in the Mercedes. And there's a very weird line following. It's almost if it's like a wet to dry race on track from the helicopter cam above. But what's that? Maybe just traction, and Nico just going very weirdly through there. That must be lag. There's no car could drive like that. Didn't even notice how crap the graphics are on this game.
Well, Berger pits.
Yep. Into the pits he goes. Let's have a look. Do we have anyone else? Driver.
Oh yeah, we do. We have a couple of drivers, RBOS and Alex that they did. Tom doing the usual thing he usually does. I do say great piece of work.
What's his usual stuff?
And yeah, and he has stayed out an extra lap, so going for the 1 lap pressure tyres, as he likes to do.
It might seem well towards the end of the race, but he's already got a gap, so I doubt he need it. But
another news, we have the 2 Saubers in second and third.
And we have the simpler right on the back of Berger almost as well, with RBOS just deciding to miss that corner for a little second. Nico and Thorne in second and third in Sauber. Have they both pitted?
No.
No, I was going to say so, because they're quite far.
Yeah, still on the tyres that they started on.
And Alex is not pitted either, I'd imagine.
No, he has.
Has he? He's in a very good position, though.
Wasn't much time Emple lost during that contact.
Yeah, but Tom isn't, I don't think, way too far up the line. Okay, never mind, he's at the last corner now. He's pitting.
He's at the second to last corner, in for the pits.
Oh, no, he's not smashed the pit barrier.
Just about.
Let's have a look from the broadcast camera how this looks from pit stop. Is it going to be a nice stop from Red Bull? Surely it will be. Record-breaking stop. Yes, onto the primes. Hasn't everyone else just gone on to options almost, I think?
Yeah, everyone else has gone on to options.
Maybe he's going to try and brave.
Chazzy went on to primes as well.
Wonder if he's going to brave the two-stopper.
Tom usually likes to get the primes out of the way though, very early on.
Okay, yeah. He's definitely come out in the lead still. Lex is still the corner behind. Yep.
I've got the Simplay fighting Chad. Oh, one of the Mercedes.
Berger.
Yeah, it is Berger. And Berger maintains the position.
Yep.
Mercedes seem to be very aggressive today.
Aren't they always?
In real life, yes.
Close enough, isn't it? Aor F1.
Great.
We of course can't hear team radio, but then they couldn't in F1 either until now, because it's been lifted. Yes, thank God for that. Have they actually clarified whatever? Oh no! Oh, that's gone wrong for Berger. Almost killed Simpler with him at the same time. Simpler's actually made up quite a lot of ground considering where he is now after spinning. And, well, he pitted. What was it, about lap 3 or something? So he's going for the inside.
He's dummied him down the inside. He won't get it stopped.
No, he's not managed to stop it. He's not going to get position, and Williams could get close soon to these two if they keep on battling it out like this. And that could start getting interesting. We've got 3 drivers suddenly coming to close on each other. Let's see, have we got... No, wrong way. Ah, Tom is being caught by Alex by the looks of it. Just fractionally.
Yeah, happen at the start of this stint. Yeah, he is. What about 4th in the last?
Of course he will, because he's on the options, isn't he? So there's going to be a time offset there. So, I wonder if we could see Alex leading this race and then with Tom chasing for the lead. That's not something I don't think we've seen so far.
Going defensive again down into turn 1 under threat from the Simpler. Putting up a really good fight. Burko on a really tight line.
Yeah.
And shot the door on the Simpler's face. Yeah. And it's definitely helping Ben in the background.
Oh, it's Ben in second Williams, yeah, I completely forgot that. But yeah, there definitely looks like Burgo's visually holding up the Simpler behind. Looks like he's taking much tighter lines and losing ground for almost every of the switch back left and right handers in the first sector.
They're 10 seconds off the front three as well. Again, Burko has to go defensive into the corner.
Yeah.
And will that allow the Simpler running outside? No, it doesn't.
No, but he's going to get a much greater exit by the looks of it. He's got a much better exit, and Ben will surely have DRS as well behind him. So let's have a look, if not both. I don't think both of them can get in, but the Simpler's surely going to get in, pushing him wide, almost a bit of contact. He's managed to make the braking this time for the corner. He was way past though, thanks to the DRS, so that made it a bit easier. Is Burko going to try and hang on to this and not lose out to Ben as well? He's going to go for the inside. Not a wise decision, mate. But he's managed to cut back. And that's almost caused a chain reaction between the two drivers just battling, because almost smashed Burko into well, all of the Simpler, but they managed to hold it together somehow. As Alex sets the fastest lap. That's good. Let's have a look. Now it's M2 and these two. Between the two leaders. Yeah, okay, let's see if anything happens here with the Mercedes and the McLaren first. No. So we'll move forwards now to the battle for the lead, hopefully soon. Got some nice weird Sky F1 TV cameras there, whatever they are. This game, when it was released, they said there was going to be commentary by whatever the idiots are at Sky. Why isn't there?
I'm not complaining.
Well, to be honest, if it's
anyway,
how's the?
We've got Alex within a second of the race leader Tom. At the moment, can he get anywhere near down into the braking zone?
Not quite yet.
Turn 12. No, not quite yet. Oh, as we got the Simpler gonna try and hold off Burko, who's oh wow, the Simpler puts up no real fight. And the Mercedes goes down the inside. Does he go deep at all? No, he keeps it position quite nicely. And back up into 4th place.
Whilst this is all going on, I'll have a look at the chat from you guys again. See what's going on. Super Racing League, made especially for pay drivers. Maybe we should sign us all up for that then, Shane.
Jamie will be thrilled. Got Alex right on the back of Tom now. I need to check that out.
Yeah, I'm on board with them already. That thing you're putting me on Skype, do you actually want that to happen?
If it continues, then yeah.
Okay, good. Even though you don't know what it is, Dom, you warned. Now it's only half a second between the top two, and well, Force India in the background's not really getting a lot closer. He's getting a bit closer, but it's right on board now with Alex. He's got the DRS. Surely he's going to go for the inside if he can get close enough. Not a huge amount of overspeed as I was expecting, but he's going to go down the inside. Surely he's got it stopped though, has he? Just about, and he's taken a position for Tom. He's into the lead. Is Tom going to put a fight trying to go down inside? No, he's not. He's thinking about the long time, or the long distance of the race at the moment, because he will have, I would imagine, 2 more sets of option tyres until the end, whilst Alex will have to put the primes on, probably for the last stint, I would imagine. Pace difference there doesn't seem massive between the tyres, considering Tom, well, I don't know. I can't remember how fast Alex was before Tom switched on to the primes, because he's only just about holding on ahead of Tom at the moment. with the option tyres. Of course, the dirtier could have a lot to do with that. We'll see how fast he now pulls away. He's pulled a bit of a gap now around the last sector. Have a look from the broadcast camera.
Oh, the Simpo picked again.
Does he? Well, he did pit. He did pit 10 laps ago almost, if you think about it. If they're expecting a free stopper, 10 laps would roughly be what you expect to do on set tyres.
As well.
That's an even weirder decision.
Oh, it looked like he was really struggling with his rear after that spin.
Yeah, to be honest, that's probably the case.
He has gone on the primes. The Simpo's gone on to another set of options.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Tom's really close to Alex.
No, crap, I've gone the wrong one. Surely he's going to get the... He's already got the move. Never mind that. DRS way more powerful almost on that Red Bull by the looks of it than on the Williams, which is... well, of course they're equal car performance, but still. Let's have a look. Oh! Okay.
Okay. You saw that as well then?
Sure that move actually happened. For a second that Williams was back ahead.
Apparently.
Go for
when Alex is going to pit. Would it pit this lap or the next one?
Let's find out. You're gonna go... No.
Oh.
No, it's pitted so far.
Thinks about it.
Yeah. Is he going to get passed down into turn 1 now? He's not got a brilliant exit. It's not as close as I would imagine you need to be. And he's just going to stick behind for now unless he has a very late dive. But no, he closes up on the brake zone. He's going to go for the outside line. Is he on Tom? No, because Tom's got the better position out of the corner. So Alex, first and second at the moment, going at it. Trying to see if they can actually give us a proper race. Of course they're on different tyres, which makes it slightly harder. But if they were on the same tyres, I'd imagine Tom would have pulled away. So
yeah, I think Tom is very kind in trying to give us a race.
Yeah,
but,
for the first time this season, out front.
I think Alex is really starting to struggle on his options. You know?
Yeah. I was going to say, I'd like to see someone actually beat Tom on track properly, but I don't think that today is going to be the day. Unless something spectacular happens.
Yeah.
We can always hope, can't we? Okay, so Nico's in 4th, and his teammate is behind him with DRS. They're not quite as close as the front two, but they're closing in on each other. So we're going to have Sauber teammate battle in a minute.
Yeah, this is the position as well. They're on different compounds, but...
Okay, who's on what compound at the moment? I didn't pay much attention. Alex pits out from second, locks up the front tyre. And looked somehow terribly flat spotted. It doesn't really matter because he's going to get rid of these tyres for now. Where's he going to come out though?
Again, interestingly.
Maybe he wants to try and do a Tom and keep the tyres for a long time. From what I remember, the overcut is better than the undercut in this game.
Alex might be under threat from the two Saubers here, going down into turn 1 as they pass each other. That's M4 up the inside of Nico Nor, and that's the position gain just about.
The simplest, that's the fastest lap. Okay.
And the simplest is now ahead of Berko as well through that undercut. Not a few people in primes at the moment. We've got Tom out in front on the primes. We've got Nico Nor in 5th on the primes, and then
people.
Berko, Ben, and Chazzy out on the primes.
Well, people seem to be splitting their strategies, and most of them, at least for the second pit stop, seem to be making the decision that they're going to go primes before the end of the race, as I thought Nico almost lost his car out of that corner, but somehow just regained it miraculously about half a second later. The two Saubers are 4th and 5th, but they're over 20 seconds off the lead, so even if Tom pitted, he wouldn't come out near them. So that's a bit of a shame. But let's have a look at these. should be closing up on Alex. Or are they not? We're getting close.
RBS has lost a lot of time this lap.
Well, I can tell because he's almost missed the pit entry. Sure.
Yeah, but he's also at 2 seconds on this lap to Tom.
Well, he was behind Alex by quite a bit, wasn't he? So surely he's going to come up behind both Saubers.
Yeah, he might. Yeah.
He's now fitted the prime tyres. Force India pit crew doing a nice job there. And I can't see the pit straight now, but yeah, there goes Alex, and surely here comes both Williamses. No, Saubers. Yep, there they go, and BRS, whatever his name is, does rejoin behind them. Let's have a look at the chat, see what's going on now. Oh dear, Pepper's joined.
Just Pepper.
Oh, okay. Yep, I really hope that happens, Pepper. But we'll find out more.
Yeah, this is kind of in a while of its own now.
Yeah.
At the start, and he had that battle with Burko, and then he found himself in his own world again. Yeah, RBOS lost a lot of time. He lost 7 seconds. 7 seconds behind now.
Yeah.
Alex.
Well, he's quite far behind the two.
Tom's pitted.
Okay. See where he comes out then. Let's have a look.
Probably in second place.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
And Alex sets the fastest lap. He goes through.
I can see him going up the hill. I'm watching the two Saubers because Nico's about to go past his teammate, I'd imagine. Down into turn 1. Is he going to make the move on the inside? Going to go for the late move. He is. He's been given room by his teammate though, taking a very wide line. He's going to carry it around the outside surely to keep the position on the option tyres. Going through almost, well, looked a bit like free wide there on the Apex camera, but not quite. We're a bit closer together, the two Saubers and the Force India behind. He's going to have a little move on Nico now down the inside. Yes, he has. He's made the move round down, well, wherever that is, down the inside, now the outside. Is he going to get Forno at the end of the back straight now, possibly? Have you figured out where Tom's rejoined yet, Shane?
Yeah, he's second.
Is he very far behind?
No. Probably about 2-3 seconds behind at most.
Okay, so the undercuts weren't good, but not spectacular. Let's have a look. Now he's going to get past surely. If I can get the point of view from the TV cam, yes he is down the round the outside, late on the brakes, made the move. He's not gone off track by the looks of it, so he's going to keep the position for now. Into the third place. Well, he was second, wasn't he, at some point, so he's lost position to Alex, who's been climbing back up the field.
What is Paul's trying to go for a 2-stop?
Could be, but he's... Wait, isn't he still on the options?
Because he's gone a long way on those options.
Yeah, I heard some rumours that some people wanted to try a 2-stopper, but most people were only really considering the 3. What, yeah, this is 50% race distance, so we've still got, well, we've just gone past halfway distance.
Pits.
No, he pits.
And pits.
Yep, first off the Saubers pits. Obviously they've probably got some plan between them on when each of them should pit. And, so Burko and Ben are coming around the last corner. So this could be interesting, they could come out around about where he is. Out the pits.
He has a prize, so he's going to go to the end.
Yeah, 11 laps, that's definitely possible. I assume people go almost as long on the options. So far, so let's have a look. Ben and Burko have both gone past him, though. They're almost a corner ahead. Yeah, they are a corner ahead. Battling out for 6th and 7th here at the moment. Is there anyone up ahead of them? I think there's just in a world of his own at the moment between Nico and the two behind. Third as well. Alex is being closed down by Tom. 2.6 seconds, I believe that says. I can't read it from this distance. So but the best or the closest thing we have to battle at the moment is 6th and 7th as Ben goes down the inside of Burko, just decides to miss the braking point completely And there's a chance of that battle all gone because he's already been through the gravel.
Just put onto as he was in the Williams who came flying down his inside down into turn 11.
Well, I'm just watching it casually, just thinking he's going to go past with the RS, and then just 2 seconds later, just oh, okay, no. He's now missed everything. Let's have a look. Yeah, Fawn's definitely closing up now. As Tom sets the fastest lap, unsurprisingly. Because he's back on the option, I believe. Whilst Alex has gone to the primes.
Yeah, Alex is still on the options, but he's in the other options.
Yeah, of course he is. He was on option and pitted about 3-4 laps ago now. What's he going to do? Probably quite a short stint on the primes, but at least I'll have some speed rather than be both the slower tyre and degraded quite a bit. That should help him at least hold on to second if Tom decides he's really going to fly for it. Berger went a bit deep at turn 1, so Ben is getting closer. Fawn isn't really closing up too much on them. Let's have a look. Nico's now all over the back of... Okay, has Nico pitted, or has she made a mistake? Because he's now behind a Simpler and McLaren, and they were the reverse positions with about 3 seconds between them. It's been a massive one for sure. When did he go? When did he go into the primes though?
Pit stop.
Oh yeah, of course he's. Look at the way he's struggling. I think that was a massive 5-second spin or something that happened probably. That we completely missed, but surely he's going to have to come in this lap. But he could surely go to the end. Once his teammate fitted only a lap ago prime tyres, so surely he's going to have to go primes again. It's going to be brave to risk a set of options, I would imagine. But who's out ahead? That's God knows, but he's almost missed the pit entry. And they're both going to pit at the same time. So let's have a look at Berger coming around the second to last corner now. So it's Ben, and Fawn behind them. He's going to make a move up the inside. Get out cockpit cam. Stupid thing. Fawn now going for the inside, surely down at turn 1. Ben's had a terrible exit. Now the last corner, he's already alongside him. Going to make the braking manoeuvre, is he? No, he's not. He's thought the better of it. Ben's managed to outbrake him. These three are now all gained 2 positions because the cars behind, well ahead of them now, have pitted.
Yeah, the Simpler and Nico will pitted. Nico's still 2 options. So if he's just trying to go to the end, good luck.
Yeah, that's a brave decision.
We've got Tom going past for the lead. And that's an easy move around the outside, down to turn 12.
Great, they missed it.
Beautifully.
Tom, spin. We need a replay of that move.
Great. You can know that you wish well upon our drivers.
We wanted a battle, didn't we, for the lead, not just one overtake and goodbye.
Anyway, back to the action in 4th place.
Yep, Berger, it's been closed down by Ben. Is he going to have a go? He's going to have to go a long way around on the outside. Is he going to make a move stick? Berger pushing him wide off the track, but I think it works. At the moment he's got the inside line now. Bit of contact, but not much. And he's managed to hold on to the position. But now Fawn's all over the back of him. Going to have a look. Need to make sure that he doesn't get caught up in being too preoccupied about getting past Berger ahead and then missing out on letting Fawn through behind him. Common mistake for drivers to let people, well, let anyone, whilst battling several people. God knows what I'll try and talk about now.
Come wide. Out of the last corner, and that's allowed Ben to go down the outside coming into turn 1.
Fawn's going to try the outside. Is he going to get cut back?
He does.
Yeah, but no. Berger's got the move back. Is he going to go round the outside now?
He did that by cutting the corner.
Did he?
He did that by cutting
Oh, no!
to get that up, surely. Yeah, and that's what happens.
As Ben just lost it.
But that is 100% Berger's fault.
And Ben's lost his front wing and he's causing chaos behind. The Simpler almost smashed himself. I don't know where Ben's gone. Oh my!
Wow. I think that's Ben taking his revenge.
Honestly, I would like to say yes. But I do also know what that means.
Yeah, I do. I know what that means as well. But that started from Bergwijn cutting turn 1 to get the run out of the corner down through turn 2, and then they interlock wheels, and that's the end of it on this game. And Ben, unimpressed with that, decides to take his revenge, or rather stupidly comes back onto the track.
Well, depending on, we either have the same amount of these drivers, or we have one less of these drivers the next race. Depending on what happened. But we didn't see from Ben's point of view, but of course everyone records, so we can see what happens, hopefully later. Alex pits, so he's gone onto the prime now until the end, very short stints, but of course he would like to lose as little time as possible. RBOS is now into second on the primes. I can't remember if he's going to the end or not. He's definitely sitting in second, a couple of corners ahead of Alex. So he might be able to hold on to this position if he goes to the end. If not, he doesn't leave himself a chance. Might actually drop to 4th, depending on how quick to simply can pick up the pace, because I'm pretty sure that 4 won't be able to hold on to it. Because he went back onto the option. No, he's gone on to primes.
Alex is pitted to go onto primes.
Was he? Yeah. Yeah, I told him.
Yeah.
But, no, he was in second. RBOS, I can't remember when he pitted.
Yeah, he'll go on to options for the next pit stop later in this, I think, all fairness. Meanwhile, we've got this in play battling another driver in the middle. This Chaz is all in the world of his own.
Yep, completely up the visor, but I think he was tagged a bit from the Ben accident, but not terribly bad. I'm gonna have a look. Surely, oh, that's a late, slight attempt at making a move there from Nico, but luckily somehow managed to stop the car before smashing into the McLaren. Okay, is there actually anything happening on track apart from these two? Well, lots of nice helicopter cameras at least. Crap, I need a drink.
Nice helicopter camera. What are you doing?
That's Ice Cube. I'm about to fill it with Red Bull.
Right. Meanwhile, Chazzy in 7th place, still in the world of his own.
Yep.
I think the two Mercedes in general have been reckless today.
I would definitely have to agree on that, but it's paid off. Wait, where's the first Mercedes? We only got one Mercedes left, so no, have we?
Yeah.
Yep. Who was the other one?
Away from anyone else. 17, 16 seconds.
Tom Pitts from the lead, and he's missed the pit entry.
Did he?
He's missed the pit. He went into the pit and then just broke, and his rear's locked up, and he just went straight on.
Wow.
Please tell me his tyres now die. It's definitely a very.
Got anything for that? Hold on, let me go on the race director.
It's a very cautious of turn 1, so I'm wondering if his tyres are now completely gone. Well, I was going to say, look, cautious turn 1, but look at that
He didn't
sector.
get a penalty or anything for that. He didn't get a penalty for that either by the game, so he's lucky to escape a penalty.
Yep. I just went on board with him just to see him. Okay, yep, because Alex has regained second. And
Yeah.
Alex is now 22 seconds behind. Is that close enough?
21 point. Oh, is that 20 points? 21.
Let me get closer just to confirm it's a 20.6 from my point of view. So, how fast is a pit stop here? This is going to be interesting.
In the first sector alone, is Alex. That is 20.6.
Well, Tom's coming around this time. He seems to be pushing quite hard at the moment, despite his tyres being quite worn. So he's obviously slightly worried that he might come out behind Alex again now. But can you please be less worried and actually come out behind Alex again? Because we need to see you get past him. Yeah, I'm on board with Tom.
This is now 19.2. Yeah, Tom's lost a lot this time this lap.
Yep.
Can Tom actually make it into the pits this time?
Yes.
He does.
Quite cautious this time.
A bit of lag on my screen.
Yep. And now the Red Bull mechanic's going to do Daniel Ricciardo and completely forget which tyres they were going to fit him with. No, fine, okay, good. I should give him option tyres within a second, and Shane's exploding on the other end. That's what you get for living in London.
What?
Sounded like you were exploding. But now,
right.
Alex is going to come down. He's got the position, surely. Yep.
I don't think Alex would have expected that.
Nope, but now you've at least got 5 laps of trying to hold on to the lead. And it's the first time you might actually win it on merit. I don't what happened. Tom didn't win last race, but I didn't catch how.
No, he came 4th.
Yeah, but did something actually happen to stop him from getting it?
Yeah, he got caught up on in an accident on the first lap and lost his front wing, so...
Yeah, this will be the first time that Alex actually got near beating him on real terms, but Tom's going to go surely for the move soon. He's already all over the back of him. Alex hasn't been on tyres for actually very long, so they should be pretty fresh, but still. So I've got this awful onboard camera now from the Williams, the leader. Seeing the Red Bull close up, is he going to go right? He's going to go for the outside. The camera, please change. There we go. I'm going to carry it around the outside. No, he's not. Alex defending well. Going for the inside line already. Trying to make sure Tom can't go down. Shane's microphone going constantly on and off.
What's happening with it?
Tom's going around the outside, cutting back for inside. Alex has gone a bit wide, and surely Tom's going to try and go around the outside of the triple right-hander now. He's carrying the momentum. He's gone off. He's gone off a bit wide, and now coming towards the apex. Is he going to make any move through the start-finish rate? Could be. He's not as close as I hoped he would be, but he's definitely close enough to have a little sneaky move up there at the end of the top of the hill. Of course, with it being uphill, it helps you a bit on the braking side. He's going to go for the inside now. Is Alex going to... No, he's not even gone defensive, but Tom's locked up. Managed to stop it, though. And I think that's the move done and dusted, sadly. Hopefully Alex can stay with him, keep DRS, maybe have a little go back at him eventually, because we've now got 4 laps to go. And that battle only lasted for about a lap, so it'd be nice to see Alex Tom just go off. But anything happening behind me?
Just taking a look up on the site, Ben has apologised to Burkon. It was his mistake. He didn't look when we joined in the track and it ended. He did put his hands up into the before driving.
Okay, so it's not as controversial as we thought it could be.
Yeah.
And Alex has... I don't know, I would say he's lost DRS already.
I would agree.
It says 6/10 though. I'm not sure I believe that.
Yeah. No, that is not 6 cents in a second. But anyway, I am now watching the battle for 4th place.
Yep. Nico's getting closer.
It seems to be the closest battle on the track at the moment.
Yeah, we've got the 2 Saubers closing up on the McLaren. So this could get interesting if he can hold at least one of them for a period of time. Come on, 4 new to catch up to the back of these 2 to give us a battle for the last 2 to 3 laps here. Let's have a look. Shall we have a look at Chaz? See how he's doing down in 7th.
He is a long way off.
It's funny how first and last have the most boring races. Normally I would expect first to have one of the best races, but still. As actually,
Anyway,
apart from Austria, I can't actually recall a single race where Tom has won the race and it's been actually exciting up the front. Well, this one's been a tad. Well, Alex getting close at times, but apart from about one lap, that was it.
So at the moment, we have got penalties for RBOS, 3 seconds corner cutting, another 3 seconds for RBOS. Alex has got 3 seconds. Chaz has got 2 3-second penalties.
Where do you see this?
Race director. You press pause, then
Yes,
race
I've got
director,
it.
then
I've got it.
Okay.
Got penalties of warning on everyone. So like 5 seconds for Burke Row.
Well, it pretty much doesn't matter because he's no longer in the race.
Good point. But so it's nothing big significantly there, and it's definitely not all of them at the start of the race though. The worrying fact is how many things I'm seeing here. There's quite a few. Tom sets the fastest lap, just slap it in our faces even more. That is the fastest one out there. Where on earth has M4 gone?
He's dropped back.
Yeah, well, way back.
He's been on most tyres for...
Yeah, I think he's on a 10th or 11th by now. Most people haven't even attempted to go near that far on the price list. Yeah, he's on a 2-stopper, I think, so that might...
The guy's doing well. The guy's doing well, considering he's on 8 lap of inductions did.
Yeah.
Hold on to simply, well, they simply don't struggle with tyre wear problems.
Okay. Nice to know that now. Let's have a look at the stream. Apart from Pepper ranting on about loads of stuff, there's absolutely nothing. So we have 9 views and no one could be bothered to say anything. How nice. So, with Red Bull taking first, will they win the Constructors?
But there are already 103 points going into this race ahead. So whatever happens, Alex needs to beat Tom to win it, to have any chance of winning.
Especially now Ben's out.
Yeah.
Great. So.
Yeah, he's 109. Yeah, Williams are 109 points behind.
Yeah, so we're going to be crowning the Constructors at this race to Red Bull if Tom manages to cross the line, which, as we're now on the last lap and he's entering the final sector soon, I would imagine is pretty okay. Cool. Great, I've just read Sid's.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, I can't really spice it up that much more. Let's have a look. Tom coming through the triple right-hander. Similar to Turkey to take whatever this is, like his 95th% win of AOR. Stupid. 12th win of the season, yeah, because there's been 13 rounds and he's only missed one. Round the final corner to cross the line, take the victory once again. Alex coming home, God knows, 10th time now, surely, close to, in second. Been a rather season of second best man for him, and we've only got a couple of races to go. Hopefully he'll get a few wins, and maybe, if he's lucky. And Ben comes across, no, Albios comes across to take third. Don't know why Ben popped up there on my screen. Okay. The Simpler comes around to take fourth, surely, and it's going to be...
Yeah, Ben left.
Yeah, that's it.
Alex's 6th, second place.
Okay, nowhere near as many as I thought then.
7th, sorry. But that is his 10th podium.
Okay, so I had something right. At least.
Kind of.
Yeah. Let's see, Chaz. Where on earth is Chaz? He's out the second to last corner. That's how far back he is. He's over a minute down according to this. Okay, good. And he's pitting.
That opens a gap. Okay, he's pitted. Don't know why. That opens a gap though in the standings between Disimplay and Alex, because they are fighting for second, and coming into this race there was only 13 points between them. With that, oh wow, Disimplay finishes ahead of our BRF.
What are you doing to your microphone?
Oh.
Because I heard absolutely
not doing anything.
Well, I heard nothing of that.
Great. Anyway, yeah.
It's a race win for Daniel Ricciardo.
Display's third because of the amount of penalties that RBRS had.
Congratulations to him and the Red Bull team.
So does that change?
If it does stay like that, the gap will be 16 points between them in the standings.
Well, the Simla's in second. Or is he in third?
In the championship, he's third.
Okay. So, we might have something to look forward to then.
Yeah. Anyway, quickly run through the order.
No, because that's gone, because we're idiots. You saw it, you didn't care about it, neither did we. There you go.
Well, Massa got 8, so...
Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah. Never even saw him. He managed to get 8 somehow. Better than most Williams results so far. What is... No, I was going to say, what's the next round? Surely it has to be Brazil, if they're doing the proper calendar, unlike what we're doing on PlayStation 3.
Yep, ironically we had this conversation at the start of the stream.
Did we? Good. Well, we're rounding the circle then, aren't we?
Shall we wrap it up now then?
Yeah, can you please do it?
It's not my stream, mate.
Yeah, I've got someone outside now.
Well, that concludes this stream and the US Grand Prix. Thank you all for watching. It has been Shane and James with you in this fairy tale commentary box.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be better next time.
Next race. Yes, if James's PC doesn't decide to blow up.
Shut up.
Thanks for watching.